Hi guys, it's Sheridan here from Projector. I'm here to run through the PM400 or the Intelli RV system. Now what we have here is the main switch panel to run the van. So as you can see, you've got the ceiling lights, the bedroom lights and the dining room lights, and you can also turn the outside light on and off here as well. You've also got the water pump, which can turn on and off. The TV and radios here. Switch A and switch B are spare. You've got the night light, which is turns all the backlighting off here, so that the lights aren't visible while sleeping. You've also got a main power light here, which turns all the loads off on the van, like so. With the Intelli RV system on the PM400 series, it's very unique in the sense that you've got dimming functions on the first three lights. So ceiling light, which we put in the kitchen, we can dim like that. So we're now at 30% power, and we can turn it on and off, and it remembers the last setting. So let's put that back up to 100%. So we've got ceiling, bedroom and dining room lights. We can also turn the outside light on from this point here as well. We'll move around to the bedroom lights. So this is the bedroom switch. We can turn the bedroom switch on and off through here, and we can also dim it as I showed you before. Now we also have on this function a night light mode. Night light sets the ceiling light to a very, very low setting. I've pre-programmed this to 1% of the light's power. So that's to turn that will turn on and off. So the idea is to turn that on in the middle of the night. That's it. So this is the display. You can see you've got tank 1, tank 2 and the waste tank. So tank 1 and tank 2 is your tap water, and 4 is your waste tank. At the moment, the bottom here you can see we've got solar connected and the load is on. The temperature is 19 degrees. It's oscillating here between 13.5 volts and 2.4 amps out, and we've got the set to AGM mode, 200 amp hour battery. I'm not too sure if it's a 200 or 100 amp hour battery, which can be checked. And we are charging. It's at 100% state of charge, and we have 3 amps of solar coming in and out. Now the buttons at the bottom, we have silent mode. So silent mode is if we set it to silent on, so that basically turns the screen off. That's like a night mode, which is the same as the button on the front. So if we turn it back on, and now in night mode or silent mode, it also turns the fan off, so it reduces the output power by 50%. We can turn the pumps on and off through here as well. Okay, perfect. The next one is you've got the load. We can turn the load on and off through here as well. There we go. So we've got the loads back on. Now we go to the app. The instructions for the app are in this folder. Yes. So go to this, follow the instructions. Depending if you've got Apple or Android phone, you can download the app. To run the app, you go into the projector, press Bluetooth. So on the app, it's the same as the screen, which comes up. So it's state of charge, time to go, turn the load on and off. Water tank 1 and 2 and 4, which is waste. We can see the outdoor temperature is now 22 degrees. We can turn the ceiling lights on and off. We can also dim the ceiling lights. So let's dim the ceiling lights, dim them as we go. Turn them on and off as we go. We can also turn the outside light on and off, which is handy. And going across, we can then see what's going on. We can see service battery charging, 0.65 amps. We're in float mode. Solar's coming in. Where load is 2.36 amps. Also, we have a menu button at the bottom. We can see our alarms. So it says here, water tank 1 and 2 is empty. We can then go out of the alarms, back to the secret menu. We can go back to the home screen. We can go to the settings page. Settings page, we can set up our battery capacity, which is 200 amp hours, AGM, low voltage disconnect protection settings, and we also have time settings as well. We've set the time to Adelaide time already, so that's okay. Change successful. Alright, and then we go back to our home screen. And then lastly, we'll explain how to use the lights. Okay, so during storage of the van, you don't use it for 6 months, you should always turn the battery switch off. And what that does, it isolates the battery, and so there's no discharge on the battery at all. So, and then turn it back on in November or whenever you're going to use the van again. Also, there is a DC to DC battery charger in here. So whilst you're driving, you're getting a full charge to the battery whilst driving.